missing Sasuke's eye and accidentally tapping him on his forehead in his death. Like, that's still, like, narratively cool. Like, have you seen the Chainsaw Man movie?
I have not, no.
Okay.
I don't care if you tell me what happens.
So
really
I'll say what happens without trying to spoil anything. So there's this character, okay, well, first of all, you've seen, like, Chainsaw Man in general, like, season 1 or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. So Denji, the main character guy, Chainsaw Man, so he's in the movie...
The simp.
Yeah, the simp, literally, yeah. So he's simping in the movie. So he meets this new girl, this movie original character named Reze, and he starts falling in love with her, or whatever. And
oh, that's where she's from. I've seen a lot of, like, versus video debates about
with her and Bakugo, yeah. I can't believe Space hasn't asked me about that yet, by the way. Space, if you want to ask me about that next time, we'll probably do that with Ace, assuming he's seen it. I don't know if Space has seen this, but maybe that's why he hasn't asked.
I've seen lots of stuff about her, but I didn't know where she was from, and I didn't care to look. But now I know.
Well, since people are putting her up against Bakugo, you can already imagine that she's more than just an ordinary girl. So
she's not like other girls.
So she's the bomb devil. So, which is why people want to put her up against Bakugo, since he's like the bomb explosive guy. But she has to, like, transform into that form. Otherwise, she looks like a normal, ordinary girl. And so Denji's falling in love with what he thinks is a normal, ordinary girl. So with that context,
that's never happened before. There's no way.
Exactly. The movie starts with Denji going on a date with Makima. And so when Reze comes in after that, a big conflict through the first half of the movie is the fact that Denji has his heart stolen by Makima. And so he doesn't want to fall in love with Reze. But, like, over time, he's a simp, as you know, and they give us so stupid, like, oh, I don't want to do this because I love Makima, but my body can't stop. Like, he's the freaking stupid sticky ball boy from My Hero Academia. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, I can't stand that. So, he's just going after Reze. But he doesn't want to, because the temptation, but I just can't stop. It's so annoying, bro. I hate it. Oh my god, I can't stand it. Anyways, there's this scene. My mind's telling me Makima, but my body. So, like, I'm not exaggerating that. That's not hyperbole. I swear on my life, that is, like, word for word in the movie, what you just typed, word for word. That is the script. I swear on my life.
It just reminded me of the R. Kelly singing meme thing, so I had to do it.
The passports thing or whatever. With the shots.
Yeah, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
Yeah. Like, I can't stand that, bro. It's so stupid. Write in a better reason.
Corny characters. Write it down.
Literally. Oh my god. Anyways, so getting to the thing. So there's a scene where they're swimming in a pool together at night alone. And 4 different times. I counted because I thought it was ridiculous they did this 4 different times. So this is before they reveal anything with Reze. As of right now, the audience, all they know is that Reze is seemingly an ordinary girl. That's all we're supposed to think. They do drop hints and clues throughout, as you'd expect them to. But the most ridiculous one was this scene. So 4 different times as you're watching this scene in the pool, it cuts to a spider web with a spider and 4 different times. So it's like the spider's progressively getting closer, like catching a bug in the web. And by the end, it's already done that. And it's like eating the bug on like the 4th time they show the scene. They're just randomly cutting to the spider web. I'm like, okay, if they did that once or whatever, as they're like watching the pool and you just see the spider web, fine. The fact they do it 4 different times, they're emphasizing, okay, clearly this is a metaphor for Denji getting caught in her web. So the question is this a thing to say that, oh, watch out, Reze's secretly evil, here's foreshadowing, and Denji's falling into her trap? Is that what that is supposed to be? Clearly, obviously, not subtly at all like it should be, clearly foreshadowing? Or is it trying to say that Denji doesn't want to be falling in love with Reze, but this is clearly the indication that, oh, he's the bug caught in the spider web, to where, oh, this is the moment where he did it, because now he's basically love-stricken. He's trapped in the web of Reze, who basically stole him away from Makima. Like, which one of these two interpretations is it trying to be? But it's obviously the most obvious thing of all time, that they're obviously trying to do that in the most obvious way, since they can't stop cutting back to the stupid spiderweb. I'm like, can you not be subtle? Do you know what that word means? Like, bruh. So stupid.
I blame that on modern day audiences not being able to read subtext and scenes. So, yeah. Well, that's just what I think.
It was, to me, the most annoying thing. Because if you didn't already catch up on the other subtle clues, it's like, okay, they can't spit it in your face any harder. They can't disrespect you as the audience harder. If you were on your phone, you would have caught this before it happened.
I think they made the movie with the idea of people being on their phone as they watch it.
I mean, the movie was kind of bad, so I probably should have been on my phone.
No, I have to see it, just so I can rant about how bad it is.
No, the movie's actually kind of good. I say that as I rated it a 3 out of 10, but on my rating list, that's actually good, surprisingly.
Most things get like a 1 or a 0.
So 5 out of 10 is average, but the average movie is intended, it's made to be good. So a 5 out of 10 movie on my list is objectively good. So 3 out of 10 is where you would start to get to where it is average, which is funny to say. But yeah. So no, I thought it had a lot of good moments in it.
If you were a teacher, you'd be one of the ones who never gives 100 because nothing's perfect.
I mean, I have a movie list. I have, because I like to even out my movie list so there's just as many 1s as there are just as many 9s. So I have a lot of 9 out of 10 movies. Those are just the most freaking phenomenally perfect movies of all time. So I'm not allergic to rating movies high. I'm not going to not give a movie 100. It's just the movie I'm going to give 100, it's false perfections.
Okay.
And that's the only one.
That was just set up for you to say that.
Of course. But it's like, my problem with the spiderweb scene is that they're showing it 4 times, because again, this is before the reveal, so you don't know whether she's gonna be the secret bad guy or not. Knowing that the direction they go in is that she is a bad guy, I don't like how obvious the spiderweb really seems to bug him. I see what you did there. You guys are making funnier content than I'm saying out loud. With your stupid texts. Oh god.
Glad to help.
But the fact that she was a bad guy, I don't like it. If it was the fact that she was an ordinary girl who happened to be taking Denji away from Makima, and this was the turning point, then I wouldn't have a problem with the spiderweb, and I think the spiderweb is one of the coolest scenes in the movie.
I think Space said even that one would have made it a way better writing decision.
I should have made it the Spider Devil.
Like, actually, though, that would have been really good.
So one of the cues that I actually did really like, this was my favorite cue that she was a bad guy all along, is, so you know Denji has like the pulley thing on his chest. He pulls it, and that's how he transforms into the Chainsaw Man Devil.
Yeah.
So they're not like commenting on it or anything. You just like visually you see it when he takes off his shirt to get in the pool. And so that's like visually that's reminding the audience, oh yeah, he has this like pulley trigger thing, and that's how he turns into the devil. Reze, you get to see that on her when she takes her clothes off to get in the pool too. But obviously it's like subtle. It's like it could just be a fashion design thing. It could just be a choker. But I actually really like hers. So hers it's a collar around her neck, and it has like a grenade pin on it.
Ooh. that's
I
fancy.
know.
I
It
like
is
that
cool
design.
because you do get to see it. When she transforms, she puts her finger around the pin, she pulls her pin, and her head explodes off of her body as she transforms. It's the coolest freaking thing ever. Obviously, that doesn't happen in the pool scene,
Yeah,
but you
I've seen a
see it.
picture of her with that pose where she's holding it, but I didn't know that that was what that was.
Yeah, that's later on when it's like revealed already. But in this scene, it's cool because it's like it could just be fashion, but if you pick up on it, and the only reason you would pick up on it is because you just got to see and were reminded that Denji has that on his chest because it doesn't look the same. It just does look like a fashion thing. I'm just gonna pull it up. Reze.
What would be
collar.
funnier is if he like the spider got close to him and he like freaked out and accidentally like touched the thing on her neck and activated it, trying to get away from the spider.
That would be very stupid. For some reason, it's not letting me click to like zoom in on these, but
Like something gets snagged on it as he's
oh,
like
there we
trying to get
go.
away in the pool, and then he's like, "Oh no!" And then she changes, and she's like, "This is awkward.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go." He's like, "Where do you think you're going?"
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to not show this on screen because Chainsaw Man's kind of lewd, but I'm going to pull up Reze the pool scene so that you can see what it actually looked like here. Because again, it's very, very subtle. I'm gonna find one that's again not very degenerate.
I'll wait a few years.
Literally, yeah. Because the thing is, she's naked in the pool, but like they're drawing it in a way to where all her parts are below the water, so you can't see anything. Okay, here's a shot that's like cropped.
Ooh, some of these
So
cosplays of her are good.
yeah, exactly. So like it doesn't have the pin from this angle, but like you can imagine based on what it just sent, it's a very small pin. And it's just like on the side of her neck. And it's like they're not commenting on it. There's nothing about it. It's just the fact she's wearing it. That's like kind of cool. Because it's like, oh, that's an indication, but like they're not spelling it out for you. It's just if you pick up on it, it's there.
Yeah, I like when movies and stories in general do that.
Yeah. But that's pretty much that, I suppose. I forgot why I brought this up.
Why did we even start talking?
It
It had something to do with when we were talking about MHA and me saying that. What did I say? I said something about how I thought it was stupid that it took so long for Deku to remember that he had legs, and then and then I asked you about the if you like the original ending better than the new one that they're doing, and then somehow that led you to talking about Chainsaw Man, but I don't remember how.
Well, it was because I wanted to rant about the spider thing. I definitely know that. So it was like subtle clue indications leading up to it. Because the thing is, the spider web, it doesn't reveal it. Because the thing is, it can be either interpretation. It can be Denji's falling into her trap because actually she's a super secret bad guy and she's about to get caught in her web and blah, blah. See, the thing is, the problem with that interpretation, again, they should have only shown it one time instead of 4 times. The fact they're doing the progressive, oh, the bug's flying around the spiderweb. Oh, the bug's in the spiderweb. Oh, the spider went over to the bug. Oh, the spider's eating the bug. That's clearly to say it's already too late. Denji's caught. He's already caught. The spider, Reze's caught her and is eating her now. She's being the bomb, but she's not doing that in the scene. That doesn't happen for another like 10 to 15 minutes later in the movie.
And I feel like when they show it that long and give you that long to think about it, then even if she's not evil, it at least gives you a hint that she's like toxic or something, so you're already looking for that.
See, that's not what I was going with.
That much of a clue.
Because again,
I don't
think
you need to give that much of a clue. 'Cause at that point, it's like obvious there's something wrong with her, whether you thought she was evil or not.
Because like clearly, obviously, it's symbolic since it's only a visual, but they're showing it at the same time as the pool scene. The thing with the pool scene is the pool scene is meant to be beautiful. Like they're playing piano music. It's like this innocent, nice, pure kind of vibe that they're going for. As they're just like getting a moment to breathe and relax and be happy together and blah blah blah. And even later on, when she's revealed to be the bad guy and they're like fighting, Denji's like, well, it wasn't all fake, wasn't? You weren't just tricking me. When you were teaching me to swim in the pool, that was real, wasn't it? And she like hesitates to indicate that, yeah, okay, something there was real. She did have fun in this scene or something. And I did like that. But the fact that, and again, I guess technically you can still say it's the love-stricken angle, because the reason she's doing this in the first place is to trick him. It is to get Denji to fall in love with her. So you could still say the trap here is getting him to fall in love with her because she's a bad guy and she wants to do this thing. But it's, I don't know, it's just clearly not that. So I don't know. It doesn't make sense that the thing finishes here.
Wasn't well done enough. I get it.
Yeah, because the whole idea is that this is the moment where he falls in love with her. So technically that first interpretation of, oh, he wants to be in love with Makima, but oh, he fell in love with Reze, that's still clearly an indication that they're doing with the scene. So you can still say they're doing both, but it doesn't feel like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overlooking into it.
No, this is very entertaining for me.
I'm glad. But I don't want to.
Probably like, what is happening? We talked about a spider for an hour.
Send back to MHA. See, the thing is, Space. I was. Okay, but real quick.
I know Space is
real quick. Just because I talked about it earlier, BlueStar and Miss And, since you're both here now, have either of you seen the Chainsaw Man movie?
Yes, I have seen it. It is a very good.
Okay, so BlueStar has.
All right, sorry, go
hasn't. So, BlueStar, you're probably not going to remember what I'm talking about, but I ranted about it for an hour earlier. So,
talking about.
So you remember the pool scene, obviously, because that was a pretty big scene in the movie.
Oh my god, we're back here again.
Pool scene.
Yeah, the scene where Denji and Reze are swimming in the pool at night. Yeah. So, do you remember what they showed during that pool scene? I mean, how could you forget?
I believe that was the moment that Denji was thinking about every girl that he liked or something. If I recall, right? And comparing them to Mr. Reze or something.
Well, there was a certain.
Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, everything you said is true, but there's something you left out. There's a certain. As a matter of fact, Space gave you a hint about it with a certain emoji that he left in the chat. So let me just go to that really quick. Yeah, so right here.
Sorry, could you say that?
Yeah, so
again, BlueStar?
So BlueStar, are you able to watch my screen right now?
Yeah, I can see yes. Space showing a bunch of spider webs, insects, yeah.
So this one, and I guess the insect is the only one that really matters. So what did you think about the spider web scene during the pool scene? Since they're both pretty much equally as long as one another. BlueStar? Well, while he's thinking about that. Okay, I'll assume he's busy.
Sorry.
Oh, there you are. Well, his loose Wi-Fi because of the train station is definitely true.
Maybe he got stuck in the spider web.
Okay, we don't have to talk about.
You came in.
Well, we hear every other word, but ignoring that. Classic petty Oodie. Okay, so My Hero Academia. I guess we can get to that. So, I guess we could.
Yeah, so,
Okay. Well, while BlueStar figures out his Wi-Fi situation.